Ciao amici, hi everyone, bonjour à tous. I hope you're doing great. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. It's been a while, it's been a year and a half. I know, it's not that I don't love you, it's just that I was so busy with everything, a new job, I had a promotion. Me and my boyfriend, we bought this property, so we're actually in my beauty room, and don't worry, that won't be the background. I'm still trying to figure out how it's gonna be. So I have my makeup here. In the back I have my closet, but it's not done, so I might switch stuff around, so with time you're gonna see the evolution on the YouTube channel, so the background might change in the next video. Today I'm gonna show you my everyday makeup look. This is the makeup that I wear at the office, so whenever I have to work. So this is everything that I do in 20 minutes. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So first things first, we're gonna start by prepping the skin, which I've already done. That's why my skin is so glowy. I'm gonna do my brows. That's the first thing I do. So for my brows, I actually use the Foolproof Brow Powder from Benefit. It kind of has eyebrow shape. So I kind of mix, I don't know if you can see in between. That's why there's a little bump here, if I can say, because that's the color I go for. And then pretty much what I do is follow my eyebrow shape. I need to get my eyebrows done. If you're in a rush in the morning, that's a step that you really have to do, because that's gonna make a big difference. Okay, then the other one. So I'm basically just following my natural shape, like this, and as soon as I'm done with my brows, I'm actually going to get a gel. So I have two that I use, either, oh wow, I can't see anything, Benefit Give Me More Brows in number 3, but for today I'm gonna use the Anastasia brow gel in so there's no color, it's the clear gel, and just brush the eyebrows done. My second step will be to put my eye primer for the days that I'm wearing eyeshadow. I'm using the Urban Decay eye primer in color Eden? I'm not sure how to say it. You have a few seconds to blend it because it happens one day. I put the eye primer, I went to make myself coffee, I came back and I was not able to blend. The eye primer actually dried on my eyelid. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So the eye primer dried on my lid. I literally had to, I can't remember what I did, but I really had, oh yeah, I had to remove and then reapply because it was impossible. So this primer is good because it's gonna allow your eyeshadow to really stick to it. I'm gonna do something really simple. This is the eye makeup that I do every day for work. So I'm gonna use my MAC 224 blending brush. I'm gonna use this color right here. That is called Laetus. So it's kind of like an orangey color that I blend in the crease. That's pretty much the only color I wear as an eyeshadow when I go to work, because I pretty much what I want to do is add dimension to my eyes. Then I'm gonna apply eyeliner. So this is the hardest part. I'm gonna use the Dior Addict It line, but another eyeliner that I love, well actually there's two. There's the Fenty eyeliner and there's also the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Those are my favorite. So the trick is I actually start in the middle, then I follow my eyeball shape. So I follow my eye shape, and then it's kind of hard to explain, but from here, the end of my eyes, I'm actually gonna draw a line and then connect it. So I'm gonna show you, don't worry. I know I'm pulling my eye, it's not the best thing to do, but that's the only way I can do a perfect liner. And you see, well, I'm not done, but I draw the line like this, and now I'm gonna fill it out. Okay, so you can see, and then what I actually take the end and draw a line like this, where you see, And then I'm gonna connect from here. I'm trying to show it to you so I can look at the camera while I'm doing it, but my mirror is right there. So as soon as my line is straight, I'm gonna connect it from the high point to, that's it. And after it's just to, whoop, I have eyeliner all over. After it's just to perfect it pretty much. And that's for my eye shape. I know everyone has a different eye shape, so it might not work for you, but that's my trick. And then for sure you want to kind of fill, same thing with the other one, like this. And then connect it. I'll try to do it like that. Connect from here to here. And then you fill it out. I know it looks easy, but then when it's time to do it, it's really hard. It takes practice, honestly. I've been doing this for many years. And also try to use a brush or whatever you want to call it. The tiny brush like this that is really pointy, so it's gonna be precise. I also use a brush like this, so it's really tiny, and it really allows me to get in there and get my eyeliner straight. So now the hardest part is to make them equal. Eyeliner is pretty much done. So after I will apply mascara. So I'm using the Milk Kush mascara. It's a huge bottle. So I do my eyes first, and then I'm gonna jump into the face for the foundation. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but my elbow is actually on the table, so it's more stable. Even when I do the eyeliner, I try to stabilize, so that might be a little trick that people don't think about it. I like when it's this kind of intense because it kind of changed the shape of my eye. But if you want a smaller cat eye, all you have to do is when you draw the line here, you draw a thinner line and then you connect. That's pretty much it. And of course, I've applied mascara here and here just because I'm filming, you know. So as soon as the mascara is done, like I mentioned, I've prepped my skin, so my skin is hydrated and glowy. So I'm gonna go with a primer, a hydrating primer. Everything that is hydrating, I'm like, give it to me, my skin needs it. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover primer, but I also like the First Aid Beauty Coconut primer. I put the product mostly on my cheeks, but of course I kind of blend it all over like this. Okay, for today I kind of jump between foundation. I like the Armani Luminous Silk. I also love the Kat Von D Etherlist Skin Illuminating Foundation. Anything luminous, I'm in. Well, that's more my summer foundation. It's the CC Cream Correction Complete SPF 50. So for today, you know what? I'm actually gonna show you this one because lately that's been my jam. It might be too dark because I'm freaking pale. So it's a CC foundation, color correcting. So for me that has a lot of redness. Usually I put way less than that. So you see it's kind of dark for me, but we're gonna make it work. And a little trick that works for me is instead of doing like this when you apply your foundation, is actually to dab it, because first of all it gives a natural effect and it kind of does what the Beauty Blender does. So I don't know if you can see, but I kind of press instead of just, it's not that bad. And don't forget to really go close to the ears, otherwise you have kind of a line which is not really sexy. And then since I'm pale and it doesn't match perfectly, I'm actually going to blend it on my neck. Here we go. So I don't know if you can see, it kind of gives a natural effect for sure. If you see myself before foundation, after foundation is not natural at all. But if you don't know, it's kind of give a luminous natural effect. You can still see my freckles. It gives a luminous look. So that's why I love this foundation. I am going to bronze / contour with the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I love this product. So I pretty much follow my ear from my ear to my this to kind of here, if that makes sense. You try to reproduce kind of where the sun would hit your face, so it will be pretty much here, and that's why it's really important to have a good skincare routine before, because you're putting kind of a lot of product on your face, so if you're not hydrating properly, you will see it and that will kind of ruin your makeup. I'm actually gonna use a fluffy brush and I'm pretty much blending so there's no harsh line on my face. I got a little bit of imperfection, so I'm going to use a concealer to correct it. I'm gonna use concealer underneath my eyes. I kind of use a corrector because I have really dry skin underneath my eye, so whenever I put concealer it kind of cracks and then I look like I'm 20 years older. So I go with something like this that hydrates but also correct. But for sure if I have a lot of dark circles, I'm gonna go with the concealer. So for concealer, Bobbi Brown, just a bit on my imperfection. My blush, so the one that I love using lately, it's the Hourglass Ambient Dim Infusion with a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna go with a highlighter, so it depends what's my mood. But I kind of alternate between the Dior number 001 Nude Air. I also love the Anastasia Amrezy, but for today I'm gonna use the Nude from Nudestix. Nudies Illumi-Naughty. So it comes like this. I love cream products, especially if you have dry dehydrated skin like I do. You try to avoid powders and stuff like that. So I kind of put a lot. I'm gonna focus on the high point of my cheeks, and I kind of love this highlighter because it kind of gives you a wet look instead of just sparkles on your face. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite product, what you cannot live without. For sure everything is important, but highlighter and lipsticks are my jam. But for sure if you don't have foundation and just put highlighter and lipstick, you kind of looks weird, but those are the favorite product that I love shopping, that I love kind of to apply. So you can go with the nude for every day, but if you know me, you know I love my red lipstick. I'm using the Sephora liquid lipstick in number 01. Honestly, it's my favorite lipstick. I have so many and I always go to this one. It's matte, but it doesn't dry your lips. It's so easy to apply. They actually have a lot of shades, so I might get few. I only have 3 or 4. So a lipstick time. So I kind of do the contour first and then I'm gonna fill it out. So it's a little bit creamy, but as it's dry it's gonna be completely matte. Here we go, we're gonna let it dry. I love using at the end just the grape water from Caudalie, just to hydrate a bit. Feels so refreshing. That kind of completes the look. I'm gonna wait that the lipstick dries. So I hope that you like it. This is kind of my everyday look. When I go to work, this is the look I go for. If I go out, it's pretty much the same. The only thing I'm gonna intensify the eyes, and I might go with nude lipstick, but I also love my red lipstick like I mentioned, so I might just intensify a bit, put more eyeshadow, bronze a bit more. So it really depends. I'm working in an outfit, so it cannot be too glamorous because people will look at me and be like, do you know you're in office? So this is my everyday look, but usually it takes me 20 minutes. So if you only have 10 minutes, you can pretty much cut whatever you want. If you don't like foundation, don't wear foundation. If you don't have to contour, don't contour. This is the makeup that works for me. I wake up in the morning and I have 20 minutes to do my makeup, so that's what I can do in 20 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, a love, and share this video, and I will see you soon. I love you forever and always. Bye guys.